Good morning. R. Charles, this Black Man's No Cooking Cookbook. This morning we're going to be talking to you about reaping and sowing, mercy and grace. We're going to find out what those two have in common and why they are so necessary. Reaping and sowing. Sometimes in our past we have sown things and reaped the whirlwind of them. Why is it so important? The more we know about sowing and reaping, and the more we look at ourselves and the things that we have done in our past and the outcomes of them, and then we look at the things happening in our present and those that will be happening in our future, yes, we can look into that because simply put, we do reap what we sow. And a lot of times, the things that we've done, we talk about coming back to haunt us. Not so much. It's just a simple formula for living life on life's terms. If I haven't paid my bill and then I wonder why things get taken from me, or my credit score is so low that I couldn't buy an apple, then I know that the actions of my past have a bearing on the things that happen in my present and will happen in my future. Mercy and grace. In the old days, the things that we did had such a toll that we had to live up and receive the actions of the things that I've done. In some countries, if I stole an apple, I would lose maybe a finger or two. And that would tell me, hey, you don't even have a hand now to grab an apple. Should have thought about what you were going to do and now what you did do and the outcomes of those. Mercy and grace. Mercy. Not getting that I know I deserve. Grace. Receiving that I didn't deserve. You know, very short time ago I was in a situation that I seem to have been, should I say, cheated by a credit company. And then when I thought about the things from the past, the ones that I did get credit from and never paid back, it became laughable that now there are things coming on me, which is simply living life on life's term, that I have to accept and move on. And the reason I say that is because we expect things to be fair and right in our lives, now that we got right and having the heart for change, that nothing bad should ever happen to us. But that's not the product of sowing and reaping. Sow a harvest, reap a whirlwind. Good or bad, these things come upon us. Learning how to deal with life on life's terms. If I acted like I loved myself, what would my life look like? I'd be able to make all right choices in my life and for the better of me. Do I do that? Not always. Not mostly. But what I need to know at all times is that I'm heading toward a better way of living, a better way of life. This is R. Charles, Heart for Change. I need that mercy because there were things I did in the past. I love the grace because it's all about being tested in the new. You in the Cabbage Patch know what I'm talking about. You in the Bigger Big Book know what I'm talking about. Thank God for the new, ain't that right? Remember, you heard it here. R. Charles. That's this man's No Cooking Cookbook. Not so much about cooking as it is about learning to live life. See you in the men's room.